fuel cells, battery cells, each a supply chain risk and a missed opportunity for capability building. True sovereignty requires deep collaboration between industry, research institutions, and academia to develop indigenous technology, not just relying on foreign licensing. And this is again, I would like to add a few things. While I was in Niti Aayog, our Honorable Prime Minister gave the mantra in 2015 that all the academic institutions who have been so far engaged in knowledge generation, they have to convert this knowledge into economic products, and hence translation research should be adopted. Fortunately, that mantra has gone well, and today India is now shifting from pure knowledge generation to translation. I'm very happy that IIP is also having a similar program where not only you will do tabletop research, but you will also convert from TRL 3-4 to TRL 6-7, incubate agencies, have startups in your sector, and also work with industry to ensure that your knowledge gets converted into products, you earn patents, and India grows in economy. So, the foundation of India's energy transition lies in strong domestic research, development, and manufacturing. PLI schemes are driving large-scale manufacturing of solar modules, advanced batteries, green hydrogen electrolyzers, and semiconductors. At the same time, institutions like IITs, IASC, ICERS, National Laboratory, IIP are advancing the cutting-edge technologies from solid-state batteries, perovskite solar cells to offshore wind systems tailored for Indian conditions. Newly identified lithium reserves further strengthen this ecosystem, enabling the domestic production of EV and grid-scale storage batteries while reducing reliance on critical mineral imports. That's why we have launched what is called Critical Raw Material Mission, CRM mission, because for energy, the kind of expansion which is taking place to use renewables and also high power systems, compound semiconductors, you need critical materials. There are about 35 materials which have been identified. I think we need to work out how to extract from the natural resources in the country which are available. The percentage of these materials available is very low, and hence we have to generate technologies for extracting from a low ore content the required materials, and hence the technology research is needed. This is the essence of Atmanirbhar Bharat, not merely assembling imported technologies, but innovating, building, and exporting world-class Indian solutions. Our Honorable Prime Minister made a commitment to the world that we will be net zero by 2070. And that is his vision, which reflects that we are bold and transformative. Net zero by 2070. Importantly, these commitments come from conviction. India's per capita emissions remain far below the global average. I want to tell you one story. We had G20 about a couple of years back organized in India. Some of you must have participated also. There was a major acquisition on India that we are the largest producer of greenhouse gases. And it took us significant amount of effort with the statistical data across the world and in India that we told them that India is not the largest producer of greenhouse gases. Per capita production is far lower. And of course, we are number 3 or number 4, but we are not the largest. So it is important on our part to get our statistics right and keep projecting it. Of course, we should reduce. I'm not saying that we should not reduce. But we should not get carried away by this false perception which is being created by the world community. Importantly, these commitments come from conviction. India's per capita emissions remain far below the global average. Our historical contribution to atmospheric carbon is a fraction of that of industrialized waste. We did not cause this crisis, but we have chosen to be part of the solution because we are not just citizens of India, we are citizens of this earth. We are already making significant progress. As of 2025, India has surpassed its 50% installed electricity capacity from non-fossil sources, target 5 years ahead of the schedule. We are the 4th largest installed wind energy capacity nation in the world. Our solar tariffs are among the lowest on the planet. This progress is real, but the distance ahead is far greater than the road already traveled. What is the scale of this transition ahead? The energy transition India must undertake is unprecedented in scale. Scale is important, friends. If you are going to produce tomorrow solar cells in the country, and if it is not produced at a scale, then you will not be competitive. China will be still dumping the solar cells at a very cheap price. So scale becomes very important. Same is true for electrolyzers. Same is true for all electronics components which are used in the wind turbines and so on and so forth. So energy transition India must undertake is unprecedented in scale. It involves expanding renewable energy capacity massively, transforming traditional energy systems and building entirely new ecosystems. It requires electrifying the transport, improving building efficiency, and developing large-scale energy storage solutions. It demands a modern, resilient grid capable of handling dynamic energy flows. We need to build out a green hydrogen ecosystem from net zero today to potentially 5 million metric tons per year by 2030. The year is not too far off. Enough to decarbonize our fertilizer industry, refineries, and eventually steel and shipping sectors. We need to develop energy storage at a scale, batteries, pumped hydro, green hydro, to manage the intermittency of solar and wind. This transformation will touch every sector, every industry, and every citizen. And at the heart of this transformation lies human capability, the knowledge, skills, and determination that institutions like Iipe nurture. In all this process, the youth who is present here, they will not be mere spectators, but they will be the architects. Let me be clear, your generation will not merely witness the energy transition. You will drive it. The next decade will be decisive. The choices made today will shape India's energy future for generations. What does it mean for you? It means that you should embrace complexity. The energy transition spans technology, policy, finance, and science, and success comes from connecting all of that. Think big, act local. Solutions must fit India's diverse realities, not be copied blindly. Back to entrepreneurship. Startups will drive many breakthrough ideas and solutions. I was giving the story of India's startup. You know that today we have probably one of the largest startup, number 3 in the world in terms of the startup. We have unicorns more than 118 that have emerged in just last 10 years. It's a good beginning. I think we'll catch up. We have to commit to the long term. Real impact in energy takes years, even decades. Keep it just. The transition must be fair, inclusive. This is very important. It should be inclusive and benefit every community. You are not just participants in the journey, you are the architects. A word on the petroleum and energy legacy. Some of you may wonder whether your expertise in petroleum and traditional energy still has relevance in the changing world. The answer is clearly yes. Even as we move towards cleaner energy, conventional energy systems will continue to play a role. In fact, I want to tell you, when the energy forecast was done by Niti Aayog in a report which was published in 2023, we came to the conclusion that even in 2070, when we are going to be net carbon zero, the energy production of coal, which people just think that's an item which should be simply forgotten about, will be more than 10 to 15%. So that is a kind of a situation which is there even today. So to say that none of the old fossil fuel-based systems will be required, it's a wrong notion. Your skills, whether in engineering, system design, or resource management, are highly transferable. They will be critical in emerging areas such as carbon capture, hydrogen energy, and advanced energy systems. Your foundation is not being replaced, it is being repurposed for the future. The most important thing in all this is what is the kind of leadership that is required in this new era. The complexity of the world you enter requires a new kind of leadership. One rooted not in power. It's not important whether I am a member of Niti Aayog or otherwise, but what is my purpose? But in the purpose for which you are working. A timeless principle captures this ethos. Vidya Vinayin Shobhate. Knowledge shines through humility. Humility is not a limitation. It is a strength. It keeps you open to learning, collaboration, and growth. Alongside humility, your leadership must also be shaped up. What are some of the attributes? Integrity, the courage to do what is right even when it is difficult. The empathy, the ability to understand and uplift those around you. The discipline, the foundation of excellence in any profession. Lifelong learning, because technology will evolve faster than ever. Your chairman of the BOG mentioned the kind of impact AI, machine learning, robotics, and quantum all are going to have in the energy sector tomorrow. Collaboration, because innovations today emerge at the intersection of multiple disciplines. To be a transformation leader and gain true success in your life as problem solvers, you must inculcate some abilities to remain competitive in this dynamic world. What are those abilities? You have to be creative. You have to be curious and observe things carefully. You have to be enthusiastic in work. You should never get upset and run away from problems. You should set your goals clearly and work to achieve them. You have to be ethical and maintain highest standards of professional excellence and personal integrity. You should remember the words of our Honorable Dr. Kalam, who said, I will develop, I will grow, I will achieve economic growth, but with honesty and integrity. These are the words you have to follow in your career also. Move ahead with grit and determination. Lead from front, setting an example and striving to serve others. Be wise in choosing every choice matters. Improve decision-making capabilities through risk assessment. And assume full responsibility and take the lead in showing the direction. Engage in projects that combine technology, sustainability, and entrepreneurship. Serve the nation in small and big ways, innovation, volunteering, or leading by example. In today's context, one of the most critical responsibilities of India's youth is to contribute to the nation's net zero goal. As future innovators, policymakers, entrepreneurs, and citizens, you have the power to drive sustainable practices, adopt clean technologies, and promote responsible consumption. Whether through green innovation, renewable energy adoption, climate-conscious entrepreneurship, or community awareness, your participation is essential to building a low-carbon, environmentally resilient India. I would like to quote Buddha, a Prince philosopher, saint, and teacher who mentored the professionals in an excellent manner with his advice. We are what we think we are. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Unquote. Sustaining such leadership requires inner balance, a focused mind, and steady spirit. Enable leadership that is wise, courageous, and compassionate. In a world of constant change, cultivate resilience, care for your well-being, remain rooted in your values, and make room for reflection. What role you can play in Atmanirbharta? The choices you make in the years ahead will shape not only your individual journeys, but the trajectory of the nation itself. As a graduating class of 25-26, you stand at the moment when India is redefining its place in the world. Your professional decisions, your innovative spirit, and your commitment to ethical leadership will determine how confidently the nation moves into the next era. The scale of this responsibility is immense, but so is your capability. As you build your careers, remember the commitments, remember the communities that guided you, and the mentors who invested in your personal growth. Honor their trust and efforts by directing your knowledge towards service through mentorship, ethical leadership, and expanding opportunity where it is scarce. To meet the demands of rapidly evolving world, cultivate the discipline to learn, unlearn, and relearn. Technology will shift, paradigms will change, and assumptions will be challenged. To stay at par with the ever-changing world, you will require intellectual agility and humility to re-examine your own conclusions. And do not fear failures. The journey of innovation is rarely linear. Take calculated risks, experiment boldly, and treat setbacks as learning opportunities. These feedbacks will help you refine redefine your judgments, sharpen your insights, and strengthen your resolve. Often, the difference between success and failure is not talent, but tenacity. Those who ultimately succeed are frequently those who refuse to surrender their purpose. To conclude, I would say, dear friends, belief is one of the most powerful tools behind the success of any person, may it be personal or professional. I cannot resist myself but to quote Swami Vivekananda. He said, to quote, all power is within you. You can do anything and everything. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Do not believe that you are half crazy lunatics, as most of us do nowadays. Stand up and express the divinity within you. He also said, to quote, this life is short. The vanities of the world are transient. They alone live who live for others. The rest are more dead than alive, to unquote. So friends, let us all live for the growth of our nation and welfare of our countrymen. I congratulate you once again and wish each and every one of you a very prosperous, rewarding life ahead. I wish that you have very fulfilling careers, but more importantly, I wish that you become a model citizen of this great country. May God bless you all. Jai Hind, Namaskar, thank you.
Dean Academics, please present the recipient of the President Gold Medal for receiving from the chief guest.
Director, I present the names of the students who on fulfillment of the prescribed condition have been found eligible for the award of President Gold Medal for outstanding overall performance among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Bachelor of Technology, Mr. Anshul Chatterjee.
Dean Academics, please present the recipients of Inshul Gold Medals and Silver Medals and outstanding girl student, both undergrad and postgraduate, for receiving them from the President Board of Governors.
Director, I present the names of the students who on fulfillment of the prescribed condition have been found eligible for the following medals. Institute Gold Medal for securing the first position among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Geology, Mr. Amardeep Prasad. Institute Silver Medal for securing second position among all students who completed the requirement for the degree of Master of Science in Applied Geology, Ms. Devadrita Sengupta. Institute Gold Medal for securing first position among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Chemical Engineering, Mr. Amitanshu Das. Institute Gold Medal for securing first position among all the students who completed the requirement for the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Petroleum Engineering, Mr. Harsh Kumar Avijit. Institute Silver Medal for securing second position among all students who completed the requirement for degree of Bachelor of Technology in Chemical Engineering, Mr. Anupam Anand. Institute Silver Medal for securing second position among all the students who completed the requirement for degree of Bachelor of Technology in Petroleum Engineering, Mr. Soham Mukherjee. Outstanding girl student postgraduate for outstanding overall performance among all the girl students who completed the requirement for the postgraduate degree in 2024 to 2026, Ms. Tamanna Islam. Outstanding girl student undergraduate for outstanding overall performance among all those girl students who completed the requirement for the undergraduate degree in 2022 to 2026, Ms. Isita Mandal.
Director, please award the degrees of the Institute to all eligible candidates.
Dean Academics, please propose the candidates who have become eligible for the award of PhD degree of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in this convocation and are present to receive them.
Director, I propose that the following candidates be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in person. Dinesh Chandra Verma. Gudla Babji.
Heads of the Department of Petroleum Engineering and Earth Sciences, please propose The candidates who have become eligible and are an award for MSc degree of the Indian Institute of Petroleum Energy in this convocation and are present to receive them.
Director, I propose that the following candidates be admitted to the degree of MSc in Applied Geology of the Indian Institute of Petroleum Energy in person. Omkar Mishra. Monojit Chakrabarti. Sambhavi Singh. Santana Bala Behra. Debadrita Sengupta. Manish Kumar Mishra. Susmita Nandi. Amardeep Prasad. Sayanti Rai. Tamanna Islam. Saitasilan S.
Heads of the department, please propose the candidates who have become eligible for the award of BTech degree of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in this convocation and are present to receive them.
Director, I propose that the following candidates be admitted to the degree of BTech in Chemical Engineering of the Indian Institute of Petroleum and Energy in person. Rajnikant. Samir Jaiswal. Pratyay Haldar. Anupam Anand. Vishal Shah, Shashwat Gupta, Safiq Ansari, Alok Singh, Aditya Sahu, Aman Pratap Rao, Shashank Dinesh Gupta, Saud Pratik Anil Kumar, Aditya Parida, Akash Kumar, Mayank Kumar Mishra, Amitanshu Das, Karan Singh, Sandeep Kumar, Amgot Tarun Naik, Venkatapuram Pavan Gaud, Kinjal Mitra, Vishal Kumar, Vivek Kumar, Ashish Ranjan, Birju Kumar, Swarnim Shukla, Swarnim Shukla, Ayush Gupta,